Good morning, Arcade Spartans. I'm your principal, Miss McManigal, and welcome to this week's Monday message. I have a couple of things to talk about because it is spring and we are very busy at Arcade Middle School. Number one, as I reminded you last week, the library is now closed to students. Miss Payne is busy packing up the library for our new campus, and all of those books have to be packed up, and that takes quite a bit of time. So we need to be really mindful of her time. The doors to the library will be locked. If you knock, she will not answer the door. If you are there for tech help, your teacher will have called Miss Payne in advance so that she's expecting you. Also, something else that she can no longer accommodate for you is phone charging or electronic charging. You cannot drop off your phone or ask her to charge it for you. The library is only open to students before school to drop off technology or to drop off a book, but not to hang out. Thank you for being very respectful of Miss Payne's time. The second update I have for you today is for our 8th graders. Remember, today is the start of CAST testing, science testing, in your science class only. So in Miss Velasco's classes all week, her 8th graders will be taking the California Science Test. So there'll be signs on her door. We're not going to interrupt her classes for any reason because they're busy testing. We should all be mindful on that area of campus that we're not being loud so that students inside the classroom can focus and do their very best. 8th graders, good luck on the CAST test this week. And please also remember to be getting a good night's sleep each night, to be coming on time, ready to eat breakfast, and then do your very best on the CAST test. Finally, I want to talk about the CASP test, which is something that all of us will be taking next week. So the CASP is the California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress, and every student in middle school takes it in English and math. So starting next week, because every student in 6th through 8th grade is going to take it, we're going to have a special bell schedule. The bell schedule will be up around campus towards the end of this week, so you can take a look at it because it's very different. I'm going to preview it for you today. So next Monday through Wednesday, April 29th through May 1st, we'll be setting aside those 3 days. We're going to do an English testing block. And then the following week, we'll be doing the same for math. So what the testing block will look like is you'll come to school and you'll go to your first period class. Hopefully you'll come a little early and get breakfast first. And then from 8:40 to 10:38, so for almost 2 hours, we'll all be taking the English CASP test in our classes. So then after that testing block, that's a very long time to be focused. We'll have a school-wide snack break where your teacher that you're testing with will provide you with a snack. And then you'll go off to second period. And then this is where the bell schedule gets a little tricky. We go to 4th period or to lunch. We skip 3rd period. So we do 4th period or lunch, and then the opposite, and then in the afternoon, after lunch, we have periods 3, 5, and 6. So that's Monday through Wednesday next week when we're doing the English test for the CASP. So I have the same reminders for all of you that I gave to my 8th graders last week and again today, which is to please rest up, get a good night's sleep, put your technology away and get a good night's sleep so that you can come to school ready to focus. Come a little bit early and grab breakfast. And then also just remember to do your best on the test and give it your very best effort. I'm not sure if you know this, but we as your teachers and school staff, we look very closely at your CASP scores to determine what classes we need to provide next year. So it really is data that we look at to drive what our schedule looks like next year. So please just be mindful, get a good night's sleep, eat breakfast, and come prepared to take the test seriously and to give it your best effort. Thank you, Spartans. Good luck, 8th graders, this week on the CAST.